The grass that grows green around Valley Jamestown, and the blue sky is over it all, and tones that are tender and tones that are rough come whispering over the sea. Come back, Paddy Riley, to Valley Jamestown. Come home, Paddy Riley, to me. My mother once told me that when I was born, the day that I first saw the light, I looked down the street on that very first morn and gave a great crow of delight. Now most newborn babies appear in a huff and start with a sorrowful squall. But I knew I was born in Valley Jamestown, and that's why I smile at them all. The baby's a man now, he's toil worn and tough, still whispers come over the sea. Come back, Paddy Riley, to Valley Jamestown. Come home, Paddy Riley, to me. Come home, Paddy Riley, to me. Let's see those hands clap now, everybody. There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. A stranger is always welcome, be it any time of night or day. So don't ever feel sad or lonesome, just call as you pass on your way. Everybody sing. There's always a fire in the kitchen. There's always a kettle on the boil. There's no fancy carpets or no telephone, but the one thing our house is a home. Oh. Now, this was my home when I was a wee boy until I was, well, a baby until I was 6 years old. It's changed a lot since I lived here. It actually belongs to my mother's cousin. It was built by their father. This is him here, Uncle Ned. And he was my grandmother's brother. Actually, both of them. My grandmother tells me, or told me many times when she was alive, that they carried stones to build this house. It has changed a lot. There used to be a big fireplace here. this part in here was the room that I have spoke about many times on stage. This was the wee room off the kitchen. This was the kitchen area here, although it's more or less a sitting room now, that I used to sleep in. And when I was small, I used to lie in there, and there would be sing songs here around the fire. And that's, I suppose, the most vivid memory I have of this house, lying in the bed there in the wee room off the kitchen, listening to people, the idle people from Tory, and my mother was from OE, as I've said many times. Those people would sit, they wouldn't be sleeping, like, they'd probably be here because the weather was bad and they couldn't get home, and sing songs. That was what life was like. But this was a great house. It was, I suppose, it was full of joy, you know. It was like any of the older houses. It had its own being. It was a person almost. That was where I would have sung in the choir right from I was, I suppose, a wee boy, and I still do. It's something that's quite special to me. Chapel is right down at the beach, and it's a something very special. I think at Christmas time more than ever, because you come out and if the tide is in and everybody is together, it's a great sense of community. On the other side, I mean, I keep telling everybody about the scenery and the views. It's just something that I don't really see anywhere else. Archival Mountain is the second highest mountain in Ireland, and it's the one that we can see over there. And when you're on the top, you can sit with your legs down either side. Mount Everest. But it's lovely. I would love to build a house here one day. It was no metropolis, but believe it or not, until I moved away, I never knew it was small. I just came back from Australia yesterday, and kind of upside down. Is that a good way to say it? We came back a day earlier. We shouldn't have been coming back this morning, but we came yesterday because maybe we thought that maybe Top of the Pops would be on this week. So we phoned from Singapore with great difficulty, and I found out that it was on. So I kind of wanted to tell the boy on next to me in Singapore, who wouldn't have understood anyway that I was on Top of the Pops. He probably wouldn't have cared. Daniel who?
Daniel O'Donnell. We're going into the Top of the Pop. Have you name, please?
How are you? How am I?
There's no going back now.
You're welcome to Top of the Pops. Welcome to us. Nice to see you. Reception just here. Hello. How you doing?
I didn't need to sign anything.
Just go away. Sorry?
It's a longer corridor. Is this one we came before?
Yeah.
Seems longer.
I'm Richard. I'll be looking at the PA for you. Okay. What we'll do is just have a sound check.
Let it shine. If we get a chance to make one heart or two, I just wanna dance with you. I wanna dance with you, twirl you all around the floor. That's what they invented dancing for. I just wanna dance with you. I wanna dance with you, hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just wanna dance with you.
You look very nice on the monitor. We were just looking at you. Smile.
I will smile. Oh yeah, these boys are everywhere. Yeah.
So that might be lovely. Just
Okay.
in case you can have some dry ice on the floor.
And now to something completely different. Daniel O'Donnell, the king of the country charts, has popped up at number 30. But his Irish eyes are smiling.
Be too shy, way too late. I don't care what they say other lovers do. I just want to dance with you. Well, I got a feeling that you got a heart like mine. So let it show, let it shine. If we get a chance to make one heart or two, I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you, twirl you all around the floor. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you, hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I caught you looking at me when I looked at you. Yes, I did. You know that's true. You don't get embarrassed by the things I do. I just want to dance with you. Now the boys are playing softly and the girls are too. So am I, so are you. If this was the movies, we'd be right on cue. I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you, twirl you all around the floor. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. I want to dance with you, hold you in my arms once more. That's what they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. Oh, I just want to dance with you.
That's the first top of the pops over. Here's the next one.
I'll
Fantastic.
stick with the tea.
Yeah.
I'll leave the champagne.
Cheers, Sean.
Top of the pot
Well,
wouldn't even make me drink.
As they say,
No, I
up
think
in, as
you
they
Here's
say,
Daniel.
I think you
All
have
right.
it.
as they
There's so
say,
many more.
as they say in Donegal, Sláinte.
Slashed it.
Yeah.
The All Ireland on Sunday now. Okay,
Yeah.
lads. I wouldn't say I'm getting used to Top of the Pops or getting used to having hits in the charts, but it is very nice. It was always my ambition, as many of you know, to get on Top of the Pops, and we did that a couple of years ago, and then last year I got to be on it again, and then Singing the Blues was in the charts, so it's terrific, really. I would like to think that maybe we will have a really big hit. Am I asking too much? That would be the icing on the cake.
Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way? Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing is right without you. You got me singing the blues.
Got me singing the blues.
The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream's all gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away. Why would I go? 'Cause I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way?
Why'd you do me this way?
I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing is right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dreams all gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away. Why would I go? 'Cause I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. You got me singing the blues. You got me singing the blues.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The road we walk is long and lonely, and you only get to live one life. So if you've a dream that you believe in, to make it real, you may have to fight, slamming doors and tears.
This is the school where I went to when I was, 5 years old. It's called Belcritch National School, although it's the school for the whole area. And this is the place where I got all the brains that I have. My teacher for most of the time here was Mrs. Logue. She was Miss Gallagher that time. I had different teachers for shorter periods, but she was the main teacher that I had. Here there was 2 rooms, 2 teachers. And about, I suppose, 4 or 5 years ago, they added on a new room because there was a lot of younger children. And they asked me to come and open it. And I gave them one of my gold discs and had printed on it, "Follow your dream," because that's what I did.
The path you
Had good
take
times here.
may lead to places where life and love.
This is the first place that I ever sang, I suppose, publicly. It's our local hall. It's called, as you can see, St. Mary's Hall. And we had a lot of concerts here, like community concerts. And I was always drafted in to sing a couple of songs. And I suppose back then, you don't realise that this is going to be the end result, that that's what you're going to do for life.
And the lights of home shine twice as brightly. It's the finest place
Hello.
that you've ever
How are you doing?
All right, thank you. My hand's cold.
Oh, you're all right. Well, sure.
through the darkest hour.
Did you miss us? We met you in October.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
We've been watching your video all morning.
Come on,
You guys stand over
What are
there.
you into?
Otherwise.
All of us now? Thank you very much. See you later.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you.
See you, Janet. Look forward to showing it. Thank you.
The waves roll on in a net.
We're a wee bit famous, you know. Have to be more here.
My footsteps
Hi
from the sand.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much.
Never
Okay.
wash away all the memories of the love we shared and the songs we sang.
He's the only artist I know who appeals to people right the way from kids of 4 and 5 to dear old ladies of 90. Incredible. It's an amazing spread of people when you look at it.
Tonight's souvenir brochure.
Because he's himself. Yeah. That is it. Because if you think of all the other groups, just so like on top of the pops, they're like all images and that sounds a little bit funny, but Daniel's himself. It's got an image, yeah, but it's natural. And he's just really genuine and It's perfect, isn't it?
Fancy brings a thought to me of a flower that's bright and fair. Its grace and beauty both combine to make the thought more rare. Just like a maiden that I knew who shared my happy lot. Where we parted when she whispered, "You'll forget me not." She's fragrant and she's charming like the lilies in the pond. Time is passing swiftly by, of her I am so fond. The daisies and primroses are blooming round the spot where we parted when she whispered, "You'll forget me not." We met, I really don't know where, but still it's just the same. For love grows in a busy street as well as in the lane. I gently pressed her tiny hand, one glance at me she shot. She dropped a flower, I picked it up, 'twas a sweet forget-me-not. She's fragrant and she's charming like the lilies in the pond. Time is passing swiftly by, of her I am so fond. The daisies and primroses are blooming round the spot where we parted when she whispered, "You'll forget me not." At last there came the happy time when something that I said, it caused her lips to murmur yes, and shortly we were wed. There is a house down in a lane in a tiny garden spot. There grows a flower I know so well. It's a sweet forget-me-not. She's fragrant and she's charming like the lilies in the pond. Time is passing swiftly by, of her I am so fond. The daisies and primroses are blooming round the spot where we parted when she whispered, "You'll forget me not." Where we parted when she whispered, "You'll forget me not."
See the fabulous Daniel O'Donnell perform his great chart single, "I Just Want to Dance With You," live in concert.
I want to dance with you.
The theatre itself is really nice. It's probably bordering on as big as I would want to be. I was just talking about that when I arrived here today. It holds about 3,400, and it's almost too big. I sat up on the top balcony today in seat Z43, and it's high. I'm ready for you for sound check. You've been at all the others, so you may as well come to this one too. Come on. Right. Oh. Continue.
Rambling rose, rambling rose, why you ramble, no one knows. Wild and wind blown, that's how you've grown. Who can cling to? I'll turn off the little part.
Good evening. We're all here again. I'm in good form tonight. I'm in good form every night, you know, but sometimes I'm kind of up on the top, you know. You staying for the show? Might as well. See you later.
I'm not Superman. I wonder would it be hard to get up onto you. If you go out now, if you made it this far, surely can I get up this way? Turn you on a wee minute now. Oh, good God. Is this the way? This way. Good God, there never as many steps. 39 steps it must be. Do you know Annika Rice wouldn't be at this? Carry on. Huh? Come on, Jim. Where we go now? Wait just a minute. I'm nearly there. Keep her at it. Where are you, Jesse? Oh, Lord bless you. Sit you down, Jesse, and I'll sit beside you. Oh, dear word. How are you doing? Hi. Good to see you. She's been to see us before. I wonder, can I sing from up here? We'll try the old rugged cross for Auntie Jess. Just a little bit. I think I'm going to be singing a bit late. If I fall behind, Ronnie, you wait on me, won't you? Can you hear me, Ron? Sure, we'll try it anyway. This night will never come again, will it? On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. Oh, the old rugged cross, so despised by the world as the one